Wildman here from Wildman's Outdoor Adventures in the backyard today. Yesterday, Mr. Justin from Fuel and Firepower sent in one of these bunnies, and I'm gonna try him out today. I like to think of myself as Elmer Fudd, so this is Mr. Bugs Bunny. He's hanging out over here in my backyard. We gotta show him why he made bad choices by doing that. Got some glasses, just in case. I brought out 3 rifles to try out on this. It says for 177 and 22 air guns. So I take that to mean only up to 22 air guns. I mean, I'll see how it does. I had some swinging spinner targets, and I shot them with my MA2 and it dented them. So I'm definitely not gonna shoot this with that. If it said for a 22 LR, then I would say, yeah, that'd be safe to shoot with all these air guns. Let's see. Ooh. The first one is a 177 Umarex Ruger, and I brought out a few different kind of pellets too, because Justin would want us to go fast. Shout out to Fuel and Firepower. Go watch his fastest pellets videos. I like those. These are going to break the sound barrier in the 177. I brought out some red fires. This really likes the red fires. I don't know what it won't like at 7 yards, so. And the hollow points. To me, if it won't shoot Crossman hollow points, there ain't no point. That's a fresh pack in 22. Then I brought out some of the Hank pellets because my 22 brake barrel likes these. You know, it's not picky. It likes gamos, I've noticed. I wish I had some red fires in 22 because it really likes them. And I got some more Hypermax. Yep, we're going fast. If you ain't first, you're last. So I gotta put my goggles on, and I'm just gonna start shooting. There's another camera down there, dangerously close to the target. So hopefully I won't be down an iPhone. I got a bucket to sit on. Let's see. These are all empty. All of them are empty. I came back here to get away from the sun and for convenience. You know, if I can do it sitting on a bucket, I'm gonna do it sitting on a bucket. Oh, that makes it so much better. Might be one time the goggles are gonna work in my favor. So I guess I'm gonna try. Let's not mix these up. Well, 22 ain't gonna fit in here, so I ain't gotta worry about that. Try some of these fast ones first. How am I gonna do this? How'd I do it last time when I was sitting on a bucket? Somebody told me I need to grease my barrel lock. I'm assuming they're talking about this right here. I don't call that a barrel lock though, but I guess that's what it is. That's what it does. Maybe not lock it. Holds it in place. Alright. Gotta watch these because they like to fall out. So I tilt the gun down. Go ahead and close her up. I guess I gotta get the headshot first to see if I can reset it with the orange one. I definitely hit the yellow, but that little 5.2 grain pellet just didn't have enough energy to flip flip the flat. Alright. Let me try to aim a little lower. Nope, I hit it right on the bottom. I like that though. It makes you feel like you're shooting something that got a little pop to it. Probably not going to be able to hear that. I've noticed the iPhone doesn't pick up on those nuances like a quality microphone would do. Let's see. Since I can just shoot him anywhere I want, let's see. Take a body shot with the Supersonics, and then I'm gonna try something else. I could try to shoot one of his ears. If I was a real asshole, where would I shoot you? It went a little higher than I thought. It flipped the target though. Let's reset it. Let's see if I can reset it. I guess we'll shoot one more of the Supersonics. They lose speed fast though. That's why they're no good for accuracy, but anywhere in my backyard. I hit clean, but I didn't reset it. Still a lot of bugs out here. And put one more of them fast ones on him. I like them. I like to go fast too. Alright. Those ain't gonna do the trick on that orange flip flat. So let's see what's heavier, 7.9 or 7.8. Yeah, we'll use these rib fires next. I got an infinite supply of these guys too, because they're always at the good old Wally Mart. Just like these rifles, you can reliably find them at every Walmart I go to. Even though they quit selling gun stuff, still sell air rifles. Let's see, I think I got to hold a little higher with this, even in the backyard. Just see. I definitely hit the flat. I see why I chose to wear eye protection. It says, do this from further than 10 yards. So I'm definitely inside of 10 yards. Oh, I think I did reset it. Try one of these. It looks like they are hitting a little low. Just like I suspected. Yeah, put some grease on my barrel lock, baby. Crisco. Now that one did fall a little bit low, just like I told you. I was holding on the top of the yellow. So far, it's feeling like it can hold up to anything my 177 can put out. You know, it's not the most powerful 177 you can get. It's not weak either, though. I think we're slinging these at around 950, 960. The Hypermax is going 1180, almost 1200. The box says 1200, go figure. But the lid number it's on there. It's on par with what the box says. I ain't hit the camera yet, so that's a good sign. I mean, I got two more rifles to go. Since this is the only 177 caliber that I brought out, I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these hollow points to use. I know some people are probably going to be like, oh man, you're never going to see a rabbit in your backyard. But guess what, buddy? I've seen a lot of rabbits in my backyard. This is a perfectly practical distance to prepare for shooting a rabbit. I see them all the time, especially in the early springtime. That's when I see my most rabbits. I'm in Delaware. Wherever you're at, you can tell me when you see the most rabbits. I thought these were going to be hitting right on. Looks like they're going a little bit low too. Try one more. Then I'll move on to something more exciting. There he goes. That popped his top that time. I can almost guarantee that if I see a rabbit, I'm not gonna grab either one of these rifles though. This rabbit's gonna have a bad day. Reset. Nicely, nicely, nicely. Now, see if I can do this safely. Another Umarex Ruger. This one's a 22 Impact Max. I always tell people it is getting ready to be 6 years old, but it's actually getting ready to be 5. I did the math. On October the 20th, it'll be 5 years old. Don't look bad. It's definitely been carried through the woods more than anything else I have, I think. Or at least as much. Start out with some fast ones with this one too. These ain't gonna break the sound barrier though. Very anticlimactic. I know. 9.9 grain Hypermax. These are pretty cheap too, so these are like my go-to fast ammo. I don't know what this is in there, but it ain't a pellet. Alright. These will be going closer to 800. I want to say 800. Maybe a little more. 820 maybe. Not what it says on the box. Alright. I think these are going to hit a little high. Yeah, these are still nice and quiet for an alloy pellet. I've always wanted one of them Gamma brake barrels. The what is it? The 3i Pro Swarm Magnum Gen 3i Pro. That's a nice rifle for a Gamma, you know. There it is, right on, not high at all. All right, well, I didn't zero it in my backyard. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, man, every time I get to thinking how bad I want one, man, what are they like? They're like 350 for a brake barrel. And then I do the math and I start thinking about everything else I could have instead, and damn near always come out wanting something else. Like, yeah, it's very nice, but it's still a brake barrel. Reset nicely. This don't have a bad trigger though. I'm always hearing horror stories about people that went and bought one of these at Walmart and this is wrong, that's wrong. Yeah, they're probably not lying. I don't think they're lying. I just like I've bought two. This is my second one, and both of mine have been fine. But it's Walmart, man. Open up the box before you buy it. Like, if anything, you'll get a discount. Tell them you found it like that. Nice. I get a little more accuracy out of these in this rifle, but obviously they're not pushing on that sound barrier, so they're flying nice and stable. I don't know what happened there. In this box that Bugs Bunny came in, they did include another spring, so if for some reason I hit it too hard, I should be able to fix it. I'm not going to hit it with anything. I'm not going to hit it with like a 25 or a 30 or a 22 LR, nothing crazy. I'm not going to disrespect it. Like, someone took time to send this to Wildman. I even take it inside at nighttime because it has moving parts. I leave all my other metal targets out here. Pretty sure I hit that. Yeah, I leave all my metal targets outside usually, but this has moving parts, so I'll probably bring it inside. Alright, reset it nicely. Alright, let's throw some of these Hank pellets in there, because I didn't get the best results with them when I shot them out of the Iconics, but this likes them. Nothing really goes to waste. Now, they do fit real tight in the breech. Most of them do. Look at that. See what I mean? You got to be careful that you get it all the way in there. Got him. Got him. That's a bunny down. A bad bunny. Not a bad bunny. As a grown man, I don't think I couldn't be okay with people calling me Bad Bunny. Reset him. A lot of rabbits that I shoot, for some reason I usually end up shooting them in the neck, even when that's not where I'm trying to shoot them. But you know, in real life, you could be a way better shot than Wildman, but in real life you don't have any idea when that bunny rabbit is gonna move. You just take your best guess and do what you can. But to say like that you only take perfect shots, like, sounds good. I try to only take perfect shots, but like in the real world, things happen. Yeah. Nice headshot. There's a better chance I'll see a rabbit inside of 25 yards than the chance I'll see one outside of 25 yards. And just because of where I sit, I probably won't shoot at the far away one. Put the smackdown on there with them Hank pellets. Shout out to Indiana Air Guns too. I was shooting these out to 50 yards out of this, and that is beyond the limits of this rifle with iron sights. But I was still connecting on like soda can size things. That's not bad. Not bad to me. Oh, gotta take the safety off, Wildman. Did I knock it down? Glass is getting a little foggy. Too much yakking going on. Oh, that's nice and clear. I hit them with some Windex before I came out here. They'd be nice and sparkly just for you. Well, at least I didn't hit my phone. That one went in a little looser. Let's see. All right. Shoot one more. Then I'll try out some Crossman Hollow points. I think the rabbit is gonna hold up for a long time. If it's standing up to him this close out of the muzzle, it really shouldn't be no problem at all when I set him up out there out front. I lied. I said one more. That one went in there really tight. That's the only thing I'll ever lie to you about in my backyard. Saying I'm only going to shoot one more. I might lie about that. Alright. Save some of these. Yeah, this rifle don't really mind different ammo. It doesn't shoot great anywhere, but it shoots acceptable on out to, I don't know, 30, 40 yards is really the farthest I would count on this. I have made a 50-yard shot before and a kill. But it kind of felt lucky, like it felt like it wouldn't happen again. Definitely didn't hit where I was holding. That definitely hit where I was holding. Ain't nothing wrong with shooting in your backyard at close distances. If anything, that makes more sense than me shooting 100 yards. You know, what is the odds I'm gonna see something that I can shoot at 100 yards? 0 right here. I'm not gonna take that shot out here. It's still fun, like, don't get me wrong. To challenge yourself, it's always fun. But when I get to, like, rehearsing hunting scenarios, you know, I love doing that. I find that you really should take the shot that presents itself the most to you. You gotta be thinking about them type of things. If you struggle with a certain angle, go out and do that all day long. I used to struggle with all angles because I only shoot the gun at level targets, and you gotta change that. You can practice that shot all day, and you can hit that shot all day, and then when the lights turn off and it's nighttime and you got a fox with his head down eating, you take the shot and you go probably under. You probably hit low. That's something to consider. Another thing is people that zero at like 50 yards, 100 yards, like, you're gonna be holding way over if you see something right here. You better make sure you know those. I ain't saying you gotta go write them all on an index card, but like, at least the area where you're probably going to take the shot, at least know how far that is. At least know where your point of impact's going to be from there. That's just good practice. The hardest part for me is getting anything to come anymore, because I shot a lot of stuff out here and they're starting to get hip to my game. If you know, especially foxes, like a mature fox, they're not dumb. They don't stop moving very often. You gotta have something so irresistible that they want, or you gotta get lucky. They'll climb a tree for some chicken, though. We got a lot of what they want around here. That's why we got a lot of foxes. They're starting to know better, though, than to walk by here. I might need some grease on this barrel lock, too. Reset. This could be a long video of just Wildman plinking. I'm pretty close to the target too. This is where I cut cans, so 7 yards. 7 yards even. I shot plenty of squirrels from this close. The tree's right there. Ain't seen one this year. And back when I was a young man, I used to torment birds, all birds, before I came to the conclusion that it's not cool to just shoot birds. I used to torment them. I light them up. Should have brought some hybrids out here, but I didn't. Sorry. Take a couple more shots of this, and then I'll switch over to the Iconics. Really, why I did it in my backyard is because I wanted to switch between 3 rifles, and I didn't want all that out there. One day I can do that. Don't work too hard on a Sunday, man. If you don't take nothing else from this video, well, you probably ain't made it 30 minutes in, but don't you dare work too hard on a Sunday. Because Wildman said so. I'm pretty sure a really good book also said so. Nice, nice. Alright, so time to shoot the Umarex Iconics. I just realized this was not intentional. I got 3 Umarex products on the table. Wasn't trying to make a commercial, but that should tell you something though. They all work. Every one that I have all works. All right. I haven't had this for quite a year yet. Fills up to 3,000. We got a full charge, buddy. It's a Simmons 3 to 9 by 40 on top. Sitting way back. Somebody said, "Wildman, why you got your scope so far back?" Because if I had mounted with those over, it would have been too far. I didn't like how I was having to hold it, so I put it here. Definitely still works. Everything still works fine. So if you ever have to do that, it's not gonna hurt anything. And you just pull this side lever back. It's a smooth side lever for a sub $200 rifle. I kid you not. Like, I was looking for a budget break barrel, and I saw this on Pyramid. I was like, man, on paper, man, this is better than the Gammo Magnum break barrel on paper. So I got this. Took a gamble, but because it was relatively new when I purchased it. It had only been out for a month or so. I don't regret it. It shoots real good. I don't think it's zeroed. I don't think it's zeroed for the backyard at all. I'm gonna have to hold over a little bit. Last time I was shooting this one, I was shooting pretty far. Let's see what first. I could shoot a couple Hypermax out of this. They'll be going closer to 1100. They ain't gonna break the sound barrier though. I'll just do 3 of them real quick. Not my favorite kind of magazine. This one you gotta rotate and hold tension on it. Grab a hold of the pellet. Now you can go in a circle. Just put 3 in there. Don't come out here and say you want to go fast and don't go fast, Wildman. We're going to go fast. Don't threaten Wildman with a good time. Alright. They go in there a little bit rough. That's the only reason why I don't shoot them out of this much. I don't like that feeling. Hold a little bit over. I know where to hold. That's definitely smacking them. Way harder than the brick barrel was. Alright. Try something else. I guess we're down to Crossman hollow points because The gamos didn't do so hot in this. Load up a couple magazines. Then I'm pretty sure I'm going to say this is worthy. To be hit with at least 30 foot-pounds. That's what the Iconics makes, about 29 and some change. It definitely hits hard. And I definitely don't regret buying it. The rail is a little bit weird. Like, I noticed one of the, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe a Vapor Max brake barrel, where the rail is weird. I had the hardest time leveling my scope with this because the rail isn't exactly right. I can't explain, but it's plastic, I guess. Yeah. We're gonna get some comments about holding this rifle like this, but I say if I hit the target, don't matter. Some came back on that one. Oh yeah, I gotta hold high, dummy. Huh. I say it's pretty worthy. Let me see. Are we empty? Yup. I figured. See if I could put one on his left ear. Maybe try his left ear, maybe his hand that's hanging down there. I'll take a couple more shots at him. Yeah, we're still in the green. Do a little bit of rapid firing on Mr. Bugs Bunny. Not my favorite kind of magazines, but not unnecessarily difficult either. Definitely work. They work. They work fine. And even if they don't, came with a single shot tray too, so I have a sneaking suspicion I could squeeze out a little extra accuracy if I did utilize that single shot tray. So I'm going for the ear, the left ear. Bingo. Shoot that hand that's hanging down. Or shoot the ear again. Unsupported this time. That popped the target. Let's reset it. me get that hand. Oh, real close. Got that hand that time. What about the front of his face? Can I hit that? Come on, Wildman. Got some magnification going on. That's better. Nice and crisp. Can't adjust parallax on this, but if you do roll off of the magnification, it'll get you nice and clear up close. So like I only use the higher magnification if I'm gonna be shooting farther. What was I going for? His nose? Trying to paint him a nose. Ooh. Out again. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, throw 5 more in there. Yeah, it's about to be a 45-minute video. Well, if you watch this one, you are a hero, a legend. I say I'm good for a bunny in my backyard. If I have an encounter of the close kind, the rabbit's gonna be the one regretting it. Nice reset. This shoots these Crossman hollow points 950 and up. I think I was even seeing them in the top of the shot string, closer to 1,000, 990s to be exact. So it's definitely hitting with some authority. I like that. Give him a nice face shot. I need to give him another shot in the middle of his body. So that's hitting hard enough that it'll reset it just if I shoot the rabbit. It's interesting. I'm gonna pick him up and examine him when I run out of ammo, I guess. Are we out? Yep. We just did dip down into the yellow. Good for 25 shots. If I was hunting with them, particularly 50 yards or around or over 50 yards, I'd stick to your first 10 shots are going to be the most consistent. During that second magazine is where the curve drops. Drops pretty sharp. Alright. Take these glasses off now. Shot a lot of pellets. I don't know how many. I know because I've been sitting on that bucket for a while. I can tell I've been sitting on that bucket for a while. We go grab Mr. Bugs Bunny. Here he is. It's like everything's holding up. That's the most power I'll ever whack him with. No craters. I mean, it says in the directions that come with the package, do not shoot this with green tips. If you gotta be told that, I mean, I think if you gotta be told that, there's not much hope. I'm gonna say this guy's Wildman approved, man. Really appreciate Mr. Justin from Fuel and Firepower sending out this, and some tiny targets too. Send some tiny targets. I'm resisting every temptation to eat them, but I put them with all the shooting stuff. That way I don't even have to look at them until it's time to shoot them. That's the best way. I know me. You know yourself. You have to know yourself. It'll work. Yeah. If you made it 47 minutes in, thank you. Thank you for watching Wildman's Outdoor Adventures. And you should probably think about subscribing. I don't know. It's just a suggestion, not pushy. I very much appreciate everyone who has already. And that's about all I got to say about that. Wildman out.